Hey babe, did you want to take the Tesla today to the mountains?
Whatever.
Thought I would make a video of what to bring to the mountains when you're going skiing, because it took us a long time to figure out the smooth order of things and the equipment that you need. But first off is you need a four-wheel drive car, because look how much snow we got in the springs, so the mountain's gonna be even crazier. And then a nice ski rack helps, because now we can fit like 5 people in the car plus skis or snowboard on top. And I was making fun of Tim because we put a lot of money into this 4Runner and we love it dearly, but sometimes Tim will be like, man, I wish we really got like a gas efficient car, like a Tesla. I'm like, could a Tesla bring you to the mountains, son? Eat some good breakfast before you go. One of our favorites is, what are those pancakes called? Kodiak cakes. Or I'll make like a big huge smoothie, but get some fuel in your system, because ski days are very long days and they're taxing and you don't really know it. And I probably have smoothie on my face. But yes, get you some good breakfast. Is look up the weather report, because you could have days where it's 45 and sunny, or days like today where it's gonna be like 5 degrees and really freaking cold. So just make sure you prepare. Oh, always put on sunscreen. Always. You're high up, you're close to the sun, you will get burned. So please put on sunscreen. Is to find some friends to ski with, because things are always better with friends.
Milo, come here. Milo. Come here. Let's go, buddy. Come on. Come on.
So I was gonna do a cute thing where while we were skiing, I was gonna tell you what I was wearing and why. But lo and behold, it was 1 degree while we were skiing. So it was very cold and I didn't wanna get out a camera or phone or anything like that. So we'll chat about here. Yeah. So let's recap. Number 1, you need a safe car to get to the mountains. If you do not have a safe car, please carpool, because you can get stuck on mountain passes and it can take forever to get home, or it can be unsafe. So have a good car, or find someone who does. We talked about eating breakfast is always a good idea. And then find friends to go with. Let's talk about layers now. So look up the weather report. If it's, you know, in the 30s, 40s, 50s, I would say you don't need a ton of layers. I would just wear a long sleeve like this. Probably I should have done this beforehand. Like a smart wool shirt, any type of long sleeve t-shirt that's, you know, like cotton based or wool based is gonna be good. And then your waterproof shell, which we'll talk about. That's if it's warm. And then your waterproof pants. If it's really cold like yesterday, if it's in the 0s, 10s, 20s, here's what I wore. On the top, you have, again, just a base layer of some sort, followed by, I used a fleece, or like, what did my husband use? Any type of just comfy, soft, warm other layer. I'm bad at naming things. So, t-shirt, soft, comfy layer, followed by a down jacket to really trap that warmth in. I've talked about what down jackets we used before. And then followed by your shell. So that's a lot of layers, 4 layers. But I needed each and every one of them yesterday when it was 1 degree. So as for your jacket, make sure it has waterproof capabilities, obviously. And then it's always nice to have lots of pockets, I think. A couple on the outside, a couple on the inside to store your neck piece or your hat. And then if it gets warm, you can unzip the armpit ventilation. Totally not necessary, but have I used it? Yes. And then finally, this one has a forearm pocket where you put your pass, your ski pass, because when you're going through the lift lines, you'll just hold out your arm and they'll scan you, and it's super easy. So that's upper body if it's really cold. What I typically do is just a long sleeve shirt and a vest and a shell. Yesterday was super cold, so I did long sleeve, fleece, down, shell. Okay, for the lower body, okay, if it's warmer, just have your waterproof pants. So these are fleece lined, they're North Face, nothing too crazy special. There's always sales. I will say, I wish I would have gone up a size because it's nice to be able to fit a pair of pants underneath them if you need to, which I still can with these, but they're pretty snug if I layer beneath them. But most days, I would say you can get away with just using, if they're fleece lined, just these pants. Yesterday, I wore a base layer underneath the ski pants or the snow pants. So these, I found them on sale online. They're Terramar, and they were like designed and engineered to, you know, wick your sweat when you're hot, hold in warmth when you're cold, all that stuff. Otherwise, a pair of wool leggings would be a great choice. And then get you some socks. Just look online, find some ski socks. I don't actually double layer socks. I've heard that that doesn't keep you any warmer. I don't know. Maybe I should try it. But yeah, find some tall socks. And then, still layering up, let's do a neck piece of some sort. So I have been using this one for the past few years. It's got this ventilation where your mouth or nose goes, and then you wrap it around and then Velcro in the back. I've had difficulty with it though. I don't know if it's because I have a lot of hair, but I always have trouble securely Velcroing it, and it's just a little bit annoying. So just get a simple neck warmer. Can't go wrong. I don't know. This one's fleece. It does get a little like moist when you're breathing into it a lot, but you need this. Your neck will be so cold if you don't. Please use a neck thing. And then let's talk about, well, one more thing. Yesterday, it was a lifesaver to have hand warmers. So, let's see. These guys. I don't know what technology magic this is, but these like kept my hands alive yesterday. I have very, I guess, poor circulation in my hands and toes. I didn't know that till recently, but they will go numb immediately. So these insider gloves are awesome. I did try the toe warmers yesterday and they didn't do a thing, so don't waste your money on these. They weren't warm whatsoever, so I'm not sure what's wrong with those, but the hand warmers, the hot hands, are awesome. Just to show you, this is the head. Tim also has one in this like sporty material he uses a lot, but yesterday he used this fleece one, which I don't even know how it works, but it went around his neck and also came up as a hood. I'm very disoriented. Something like that, which was good on a cold day. So pick whether you like to wear gloves or mittens. I have heard that mittens keep your hands warmer. I chose these. Make sure they're waterproof, make sure they're fleece lined. And then these are kind of cool because you can unzip them and have your fingers point out if you needed to be dexterous for any reason. I don't think I use that very often. I don't know if this is one, it might be like phone friendly, so if you stick your finger out, it has like a special material that you can touch your phone. I honestly haven't tried it, but I prefer mittens. Tim prefers gloves. I still have my hand warmers in there. They're cold now, but they were hot as heck. So yeah, neck piece and gloves and good socks are super necessary. Let's talk about equipment now. So I'm a skier. I'm going to talk about skis, but actually not very much because I'm not an expert whatsoever. Ski poles, for us, it doesn't matter. We got used, we got super cheap. I'm not very picky with ski poles. Boots, you're going to want to be more picky with. We used just cheap ones that didn't fit us very well our first 2 seasons, and then a couple years ago we upgraded. Tim got this pair that I think they're Salomon's that you can actually like form to your foot, like a heat molded one. I got these and I adore them. They're Dalbello Kyra or Kyra 95. I don't even think I've explored all the capabilities of them. Like I didn't even see this till now. but they're just really comfy and they fit my foot well. They were pricey. They were an investment. I waited till they were on sale, but still it was a chunk of change. But it helps keep your foot warmer. It helps you have better control in your ski so that you can turn much better. And these are like just really comfy, and I love the color, but mostly I love them because I feel like I have much better control with them. Okay. Then I'm not gonna go get our skis because I'm just not going to, but go to an outdoor shop and have them help you unless you're an expert. That's what we did. Our first year our first 2 seasons, again, we just went to the used shop and got cheap starter skis. They were relatively narrow because we were doing more groomed runs, like greens and blues, some blacks, but not until later on. And then 2 years ago, again, we both upgraded to a bit wider skis. Maybe I'll show you, but that allows you to go a little bit more in powder, off the front side of the mountain. But we didn't get ones that were super wide because we want an all mountain ski where you can do the groomed runs if you want, or you can go a little bit off-roading, if you will. So let me show you those real quick. Okay, so these are Tim's. He got Black Diamonds on Black Friday, and then he also got a 30% off coupon, which I don't know how that was possible, but super steal. And then these are mine. I got them again at a used store. They were only 1 season old. They're Volkls, and I really like them. His are a little bit more wide than mine, but they're both really great for all sides of the mountain. I'll put the name of the equipment that we choose in the description box below. I don't know if some of them aren't available anymore. I have no idea. And I also know that we got them during sales or at used shops, which is always nice. So please do that because you will spend a lot of money if you don't. You need a helmet. If you don't ski with a helmet, I will come get you. Please ski with a helmet. We see too many brain injuries in the hospital. Just do it. Great. Okay, graded. This one's nice. Yesterday I had to tighten it up, which you can do in the back. There's a place where you can hook your goggles in, but just protect your skull. And then goggles. Growing up, I didn't go very often. We went probably 4 or 5 times growing up. I didn't use a helmet or goggles, and now I'm wondering why, because I couldn't see myself doing it without them. But these are really nice Von zippers. Got them as a Christmas gift. Get a pair that you can obviously loosen and tighten as needed. And then I haven't even explored this yet, but most goggles these days will have a lens that you can wear when it's really sunny or when it's cloudy. Wait, vice versa. Sunny, cloudy. You can interchange the lenses, which is nice. I just haven't done that yet. Here's another lesson. When you're done using your goggles for the day, don't keep them strapped to the outside of your helmet, because then they'll be in the back of your trunk rolling around getting scratched up, and you don't want to scratch up your brand new pair of goggles. So please put them back in the case sleeve that you got them in. Okay, what else? You can choose whether you want to ski with a backpack or not. I'm lucky in that Tim wears his backpack and I get to benefit off that, but I don't have to wear one. So we love the size of this one because it can fit water. It can fit a layer of mine and a layer of his, like if we need to shed our down or our vest or something. And then it can fit snacks and keys and wallet. So you don't have to do this. You can rent a locker. You can not ski with anything, but we are a bit more frugal, so we like to pack snacks for lunch instead of paying $15 for a bowl of soup or $10 for some fries, because ski resorts are pricey. So if you don't want to spend a lot of money, bring your own snacks and drinks. You can fit a couple beers in here too. Speaking of our favorite snacks or lunch foods, wasabi almonds, clutch. Okay, so any type of nut. We like to pack tortillas either with peanut butter or a chunk of cheese or cheese sticks. We finished our beef jerky yesterday, so I don't have that. Beef jerky, cheese, tortillas, nuts, a bar, like a protein bar. Yeah, that's what we go with. A lot of people pack a sandwich. Gummy bears are always really nice for some reason. Something like sweet and what else? I think that's it for the backpack. I'll write what size this is because it's just a really good size that you can fit everything you need, but it's not really wide and big and bulky. And he got this on Amazon. It's not like a really expensive brand or anything, but really handy. Okay, let's talk about things you need to know day of. So you'll get to the lot, either you'll pay or it's free. If you are staying overnight somewhere, I would bring your boots inside, because if you leave them in your car, they'll get super cold and hard, and they're very stiff and hard to put your foot in. So bring your boots in overnight. Park your car, open your trunk, just get dressed. Okay, when you put on your boots, I would put them on very loosely, like just maybe one of these clasps, because you're gonna likely have to walk a decent distance. And it's, you just want to keep your boots as loose and comfy for as long as possible. And then once you start skiing, you can tighten them up, strap them down. What else? Put everything on so that you're not carrying 16 different things. So when you're about to walk from your car to the lift or gondola, put your helmet on, put your goggles on, put your gloves on, put your boots on. That way you just have your skis carried over one shoulder and your poles in the other hand. If you're a snowboarder, you're a lot luckier because that's comfy, but I'm just trying to think, because it took us so long to get the routine down that I hope these are some helpful tips for you guys to make your day easier, because it's a lot of gear, it's heavy, it's exhausting, but I feel like once you get the process streamlined, it's so much easier. Like our first time we went, our poor friend was super patient. It probably took us 30 minutes at our car to get ready, and now it takes 5, 6, 7 minutes. Okay guys, I gotta go put all this away and pack it up now, but thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a blast on the mountain. Have fun, and I hope you found a little nugget of advice that will help you.